Okay, let's get into it. Rematch. Artur Beterbiev, Dmitry Bivol, Undisputed Light Heavyweight Championship. This was one of the best fights of 2024. We're getting it very early in 2025. The first fight took place October 12th, 2024. Artur Beterbiev won a controversial majority decision. He was the aggressor in this fight, very much so. Got 116, 112, 115, 113 from two judges in his favor. And also there was one judge who ruled it a 114, 114 draw. Many people thought Dmitry Bivol should have won this fight. We're going to look at part one now and how this applies to part two. The rematch will be on February 22nd. So let's look at part one and how this applies to part two. And honestly, the fight was a lot of this. not to start and stop things right away, but right out the gate, this is edited, obviously, for the purposes of time, your time. I don't want to keep you here forever because then you won't watch these videos. But Artur Beterbiev backing up Dmitry Bivol. Bivol looking to counter, reaching there, boom, gets tagged with the jab. There was a lot of that in this fight. A lot of Artur Beterbiev being the aggressor and walking into punches. Dmitry Bivol being able to set up these traps. And Artur Beterbiev did find some success with pressure, as we'll see as this moves on. But that sneaky little jab there, Dmitry Bivol did a lot of that in this fight. Bivol looking for spots to counter, moving around, caught a jab to the body there. But he had a lot of success when he was just moving around. And this is honestly the game plan for him in pretty much any fight, but especially against a power puncher like Artur Beterbiev, of which there are few in the world, if anybody, to be honest. Little exchange on the inside, not the cleanest. Couple nice shots from Bivol there. Gets out of the way of all those punches. Triple jab. And that's what he was trying to do. Stay busy, stay moving, and stay away from those power shots that Artur Beterbiev has, up to this point, finished everybody he's fought with. See how Bivol is just constantly repositioning himself, just not trying to let Artur Beterbiev settle in and just pressure him or trap him into the corner or anything like that. Nice shot from Beterbiev there. That was round two. But you're seeing Bivol just move constantly. You're seeing Beterbiev trying to find the spots to pressure him. And there were times in this fight where there will be lulls in the action for Beterbiev because it's like, all right, I need to get this guy to stay in one place so I can just tee off on him. But Bivol's not just going to give you that. This is old school right here. Ending the combination with the jab. Slow motion. 1, 1, 2, 1. Gets through the guard. Boom. Nice right hand there. And then another one around the guard. Good counter right hand here. Boom. Lazy jab a little bit there from Artur Beterbiev. Just sticks it out there. Bivol was ready with the right hand. Counters. Beterbiev nearly lands a right hand of his own here. Bivol just gets out of the way of that one. Beterbiev is also looking for spots to counter too. You can see them just reading each other's deficiencies, if you will, and seeing how they could pick each other apart. Bivol, I felt like early on, was seeing some measure of success here. And this is reflected in the scorecards because all three judges had Dmitry Bivol winning the first two rounds. All three judges gave Artur Beterbiev round 3. And then round 4 was a little split. You had two judges giving this to Bivol, one to Beterbiev. Let's see why. Slow motion, boom, right hand around the guard. Boom, getting Dmitry Bivol on his back foot and not in a position where he can throw. Artur Beterbiev takes advantage. Simple right hand. That pressure is what ultimately rewarded him in the eyes of the judges. And it's just a matter of keeping Dmitry Bivol in a position where he can't really throw, where yes, he's moving, but he's on his back foot and not in a position where he can retaliate. There's a nice right hand from Bivol that lands. And there's a nice counter. So he catches this, but he also tilts his head off the center because he knows he's going to retaliate. He's timing it. As soon as his left hand goes in my direction, I'm slipping. I'm throwing this right. Boom, boom. 2, 3. Beautiful combination. Beterbiev has to reposition himself. Points to Bivol. Ooh. However, good jab from Artur Beterbiev here. Bivol's moving to his right, times him beautifully. Bang! The back and forth was great. Look at this. Slow motion now. That 2-3 again. Boom. There's that jab again. The back and forth was just great. I saw a lot of people saying this could have been a draw very easily, and I don't disagree with that. Round 6 now. Not all of these are landing, but Bivol's not throwing a ton back. He did there. He landed that right hand, but he's just not throwing a ton back. So judges are going to look at that and be like, all right, we're going to reward the aggression. And here, this is something I thought Beterbiev didn't do enough early on in the fight. Slow motion, misses the jab. That one gets through. He's setting up for something else. Boom, right hand. And boom, right hook to the body. Going to the body is how you want to slow down somebody like Dmitry Bivol. Good left hook there. And then Bivol switching it up a little bit here. Double jab, head body, boom, right hand around the guard. Doesn't fully land, but showing you a different look there. Head, body, head. I like that a lot. Pause. Okay, so 6 rounds in. One judge has this 3-3. Another judge has it 4-2 for Artur Beterbiev. Third judge has this 3-3 even. All judges gave Artur Beterbiev round 6. That was pretty clear. All judges also gave him round 5. All judges gave Bivol the first 2 rounds. All judges gave Beterbiev round 3. And then round 4 is the only round that was split so far, where one judge gave it to Artur Beterbiev, the other 2 to Dmitry Bivol, which would explain the 4-2 for Beterbiev to this point, and the 2 3-3 scorecards we have that are even. Okay, round 7 now. Here we go. More of this. Bivol is going to be looking to time this a lot in part 2. He is studying that jab from Artur Beterbiev. He is dead set, locked in on that left hand. Just as soon as he starts to motion it towards Bivol, he's like, all right, I'm slipping, boom, and I'm retaliated with the right hand. Again, has Bivol backing up, doesn't really do anything with it. Bivol creates that separation, repositions himself, and he's like, okay, I'm good here, jab. I'm good here. Takes a jab to the body, a light one. Beterbiev goes for the right hand. Bivol slips it again. Level changing there from Dmitry Bivol as well. Let's look at this in slow motion. He lands his jab here, goes to the body, left hook, right hand straight through. He's moving around a lot, but I mean, this is kind of how you have to fight Artur Beterbiev. Like, this is a blueprint, if you will. Good exchange there. And there's a left hand. There's a pretty big left hand there, all things considered. Boom. Again, the right hook into the left hand one is just beautiful for your momentum. If you box, you know this. It just feels much, much better throwing that left hook after throwing a right hand. You just get so much more just torque. The power there staggers Beterbiev slightly, just backs him up a little bit. He takes the punch well, though, all things considered. Bivol throws nothing back. He's getting hit with some here. Now Beterbiev is trying to steal the round. He's doing some good work as well. Round 7 was tough. 2 out of 3 scored this for Beterbiev. I thought Bivol actually edged that round out. It was really fascinating round, though. Slow motion this. Okay. Beterbiev throwing the jab, trying to find the range. Right hand gets through. Left hook for Bivol. Boom. 1, 2, 3 again. The straight right hand. This time it's to the body. So it's head, body, head. Boom. Just good stuff from Bivol. And then here, look at Beterbiev. Doesn't matter how many shots Beterbiev takes, he's still going to move forward. So he's getting those jabs, trying to get him through the guard here, measure his distance properly. He knows Bivol's about to move to the left. Boom, take that left hand with you. Got some of that one. And this is important because this is an important stretch of the fight. Beterbiev, he ends up winning the fight in the eyes of the judges here, 2 of them at least, because he wins rounds 10, 11, and 12, largely because of this pressure. Bivol's not throwing anything back here. You see this. Whoa, spoke too soon. Here we go. Slips the right, boom, boom, left hook. You think he's done? Nope. More activity from Bivol, and here comes Beterbiev. Takes the left hand from Bivol, but he's still moving forward. There's a right hand. Straight right, backs Bivol onto the ropes, goes to work. Just good constant pressure. He's as good as anybody is in the world at just pressure fighting. Look, slow motion takes a left hand, excuse me. There's a right, 2-3 again. But Artur Beterbiev did some good things there as well in terms of pressure. And here we go, round 11. Just trying to stay busy, not take too many shots this time around. On the ropes. What's he going to do with it? In the corner. Double jab, right hand, another right hand, and a left hook. So you have double jab, right hand, another one there, sets up the big left hook, keeps him in the corner. Just trapping Dmitry Bivol there, making sure he doesn't get any offense off. Here we have right hand, couple uppercuts, another right hand, another uppercut. Beterbiev's activity, man. Look at this. This is where Bivol was sort of giving up the round here. Didn't feel like he was active enough. Look at that. So here we go. Slow motion. Bivol is just high guard walking forward, which not what you want to do against Artur Beterbiev. Here we go. Jab, left hook to the body, left uppercut, another left hand. Throws in that right, out of range for it, but he did what he was supposed to do in that instance. Keeps the pressure on. Is not staying in one space either. He's also moving slightly to create different angles. Round 12. This felt like a winner take all round for the most part. You know, this was a fight where the margins were just so thin either way. Punch variety impressive on both sides. The activity, combinations, head, body, head combinations. Bivol, active feet. Just trying to create that space. Trapped in the corner here. There's Beterbiev making him pay for it. There's the pressure. Bivol backing up. You don't want to do that in round 12 in a winner take all round. Judges might hold that against you. And they did. There you have it. So here we have the CompuBox stats, punch stats. I always say punch stats are not like, I don't know how they're always 100% accurate. They're probably not, but they can give you an accurate depiction of a fight. I would say more often than not. Sometimes it'll feel like your eyes are tricking you a little bit. Here you could see in terms of just purely punches landed, Dmitry Bivol landed a higher percentage of his punches in 11 of the 12 rounds. Doesn't mean he won 11 of the 12 rounds if you just watch the fight, but landed a higher percentage in 11 of the 12 rounds. Artur Beterbiev in turn outthrew Dmitry Bivol in every round of this fight except for rounds 1 and 2. So Artur Beterbiev wasn't as accurate, but definitely had more output as you saw during the fight. Dmitry Bivol a little bit more tactical, economical, if you will, with his punches. Okay, so here in terms of total punches landed, Artur Beterbiev lands 137 of 682, 20%. Dmitry Bivol lands 142 of 423, 34%. So he outlands Artur Beterbiev by 5 punches in total, according to CompuBox punch stats. Artur Beterbiev throws about 260 more punches in this fight and is still outlanded by 5, according to these numbers. You look at power punches, there's 90 by 306 for Artur Beterbiev, 84 by 168 for Dmitry Bivol. Dmitry Bivol lands 6 fewer power punches, but is 21 percentage points more accurate than Artur Beterbiev, 20.6. So rounded 21. Regardless, he throws about 140 fewer power punches, lands only 6 fewer. And then in jabs, Dmitry Bivol lands 58 of 255, 23%. Artur Beterbiev 47 for 376, only 13%. So Bivol wins all the punch stats, not in terms of volume, but in terms of accuracy and in terms of precision. And in terms of just total punches landed, if you go round by round, he gets the edge in terms of efficiency in all of these. But if you look closer, so Dmitry Bivol gets round 1 and 2 in all judges' scorecards. The punch stats do accurately reflect that. All 3 judges gave Artur Beterbiev round 3. It was a volume round for him. The punch stats reflect that in terms of output, in terms of efficiency. This would go to Bivol, but Artur Beterbiev, I felt like did have a good round 3. Round 4 was split. You had 2 for Bivol, 1 for Beterbiev. The efficiency would suggest Bivol, and he also did land 1 more punch, despite the fact that Artur Beterbiev threw 24 more. And then rounds 5 and 6, all for Beterbiev. Round 5, he landed 7 of 57. And then round 6, both landed 9. Bivol did it in 30 tries, Beterbiev in 58. In terms of power punches, he was 6 of 14. Beterbiev was 5 of 22. All 3 judges gave that to Artur Beterbiev. Round 7 was 2-1 for Beterbiev. Beterbiev did land more, where 17 punches was the most he had landed in any round in this fight outside of round 11, where he started to end strong, was 13 of 43 in terms of power punches. Rounds 8 and 9, Beterbiev lost all these rounds according to the judges. Bivol 7 of 32 in round 8, Beterbiev 12 of 46. Bivol gets this round. According to all the judges. This is funny when you look at the stats after the fight and see what it tells you. And then in round 9 makes a little bit more sense. Bivol not only more accurate, but just as active. Only 4 fewer punches thrown, landed 2 more. And in terms of power punches, had the edge 12 of 19 to 7 of 18. So Beterbiev loses that. And then all 3 judges gave 10 through 12 for Artur Beterbiev, and I do think he ended strong here. The stats will reflect that. 10 of 70 punches thrown in the round. Jesus. Artur Beterbiev threw 70 punches in round 10. That's roughly 23 punches per minute. Whereas Bivol threw 27. That's roughly 9. No, that's exactly 9 punches per minute. Beterbiev only lands 1 more punch, but in the power punch department, 9 of 38, whereas Bivol was 7 of 13. A lot more efficiency from Bivol there, but Beterbiev did land some bigger shots. And then in round 11, this was unquestionably Beterbiev's best round of the fight, 21 of 72. So 24 punches per minute in this round. Bivol was 15 of 34. The output was better in this round, but ultimately got outlanded by 6. So the numbers, like Bivol's efficiency, they like Beterbiev's volume, and ultimately the judges rewarded Beterbiev for his volume. Heading into the fight, I thought Dmitry Bivol was going to win, and in the fight, I did think he edged it out. Did a video talking about whether or not he got robbed. I think robbed is very much overused in boxing, but I do think that Dmitry Bivol kind of got disrespected for the work he was putting in terms of efficiency, in terms of actually boxing. And it felt like Artur Beterbiev got rewarded for a lot of volume, a whole lot of volume, some of which was empty, but some of which was very effective. And I think where Bivol lost his fight for the judges was just those last 3 rounds. Artur Beterbiev did close strong. If you're the aggressive fighter and if you close strong, chances are you can get the decision because the judges will reward your aggression, especially if the counterpuncher and the boxer is mostly moving around and has a hard time keeping up with your offense late in the fight. I think part 2 is going to be great. I think Dmitry Bivol is going to have a similar game plan, and if he does, he could potentially win again. Artur Beterbiev, we'll see. I think he could win this fight too. Like, he's awesome. He's also much older than Dmitry Bivol, who is not necessarily young. So I wonder how much age is going to be a factor here. But I expect the fight to look very similar, to be similarly close, to be similarly at a high level. And I think Dmitry Bivol might have to step up his volume a little bit. And I think Artur Beterbiev is going to have to land some cleaner punches to get a more decisive victory. But there's a chance that Dmitry Bivol wins this. And if he does, I hope that we get a trilogy. And unfortunately for Dave Benavidez, he's going to have to wait if that's the case, because I'd rather see Bivol Beterbiev 3. That's just me. Than seeing Dave Benavidez get the winner if it's even. Now, if Artur Beterbiev wins this next fight, then yes, Artur Beterbiev versus Dave Benavidez, that's what we need to get. It's also going to be a tongue twister for a hell of a lot of people. Benavidez, but it should be fun. Looking forward to the fight. And if you saw this far into the video, thank you for watching. We also have a film study going up. It may be up by the time you're watching this, for Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker heavyweight championship bout. That is the co-feature on this card. That's all we have. Thank you for watching, and we'll talk again very soon. I appreciate the support.